I got a question from Kathy about, she was asking, why do the ears crack and pop all the time? Now, unfortunately, I'll first say that I'm just a person who had tinnitus starting January in 2021, and it really tormented me, and I've come to habituate to it. But I'm not a doctor. So that's definitely a question you should ask a doctor so that you can feel a little bit more reassured about just exactly what it is. Now, I will say this. It's most likely the eustachian tube, which is a very small and sensitive tube that helps to stabilize things. I don't know exactly. I'm not a doctor to describe it, and I do also know that you can get earwax in there or an infection, or there could be changes in the humidity, things like that that will cause some disturbance in the ear. So it would be good to get your ears checked for earwax, and maybe even see a doctor beyond that to make sure everything's okay. If it's earwax, gosh, that's something they can take care of, and you'll be much better off. It may not completely solve the cracking and popping, but if there's some earwax buildup in there and they remove it, it could help it a lot. So that would be my first recommendation if you're having the cracking and popping. Your second question was about the hearing. You have hearing aids, I assume, and that you have a noise generator in there, and sometimes it can make the tinnitus worse. I have, again, I'm not a doctor, but I have to wonder, is it possible that in your mind you feel the tinnitus worse, you tune into it more, and it's worse because you're really thinking about it? That could be one possibility. And this is the perspective that I take tinnitus from personally. And I'm just one person. But just personally, I really believe that a lot of tinnitus is not created by the mind. Well, there are people who say that too, but it's not something you can control, as far as whether it's there or not. But it is something you can control in terms of how much you notice it. And that can make all the difference. So, if you're watching my videos, that's the perspective I'm coming from is, yes, you absolutely can get where you just don't notice it very much. And that can be wonderful when you can reach that point. And I think right now you don't feel very assured about your condition. I think you need a little more insurance. You maybe need to go see the doctor and let them tell you that you're medically okay. You may have a sound in your ear, maybe even some hearing loss. I don't know. You may have some wax in your ears. And those are things, if you can just get them to tell you what's going on, then you can work on the mental side, which is the side I work on. And I'm also not a psychiatrist, but I think I've got some pretty good, anecdotes and ideas that seem to be helping people. So that's why I keep making the videos. So that's, sorry, I don't know if my answer's all that good for what you're asking, but I gave you my best try. So yeah, best wishes. And yeah, the one thing you do have control over is this, and try not to worry so much. Don't even try not to care about it. You're gonna put it behind you slowly but surely, and you'll live a very normal life. Okay, so best wishes. Thank you.